please subscribe and don't forget to press the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload a new video.
One was Idea Vodafone, the other one is Reliance Communication, Airtel, and now sources tell CNBC TV18 that perhaps the merger between Bharti and the Tata Group may be facing some hurdles from Bharti's telecom partner, Singtel. This is a CNBC TV18 exclusive from our colleague Nisha Poddar. Nisha, over to you for the details.
Thanks for that, Reema. Of course, sources with direct knowledge share that Singtel, which is the single largest owner and foreign promoter of Bharti Airtel with 36% stake, has really raised some questions on the rationale for a deal between Bharti Airtel and Tata Group's telecom as well as DTH operations. Now, what we do gather is that, of course, Tata Tele has huge amount of debt on its books. So that's one bit. And whether or not this large portfolio and the package that has been really bundled together to give to Bharti Airtel, is that going to make any sense for Bharti Airtel's portfolio or not, especially in these challenging times when there is a new player with fierce competition and triggering enough competition in the marketplace as well. So what we do gather is that, of course, those talks had been initiated between Bharti Airtel as well as Tata Group, which had bundled together an attractive package of Tata Tele's operations along with Tata Communications, which has enterprise business, which could be looking very attractive for any other new player to come in besides only having Tata Tele and the DTH operations of Tata Sky as well. So all these three put together was something that Bharti Airtel was looking at and exploring the option of merging with itself. But Singtel in a recent meeting has raised some concerns on the rationale of such a deal and whether or not money should be spent or even a share swap or dilution should be done for a large transaction like this in the telecom space when market share is something that the company is really focusing on. So that's a big development coming in this large transaction. Of course, consolidation is the need of the hour and debt-laden companies are really fighting for survival. So more than Bharti Airtel at this point, Tata Tele, Tata Communications would be on my watch list.
Okay, thanks so much for that, Nisha. Well, before we just move to Ashwini Gujral, let's pull up a couple of stocks that have spiked up in the last few minutes from the broader markets. Granules India, take a look at that stock. That was more or less flattish. In fact, it was mildly in the red when we started off the show. That stock spikes up as we speak. Another big one, that's Page Industries. That as well has virtually moved to the high point of the day. And also looking at a couple of these alcohol companies. It's only Tuesday, but United Breweries and United Spirits, both those two stocks have moved mildly higher just in the last 10 to around 15 minutes. So keep an eye out on a couple of these stocks. United Breweries as well should come up for you on the screen. Both those two stocks doing quite well. Well, let's get in Ashwini Gujral as well as Rajat Bose. Good afternoon, gentlemen. Thanks so much for joining in. Ashwini, let's come across to you first. Your trade on the Nifty, we are stuck in a bit of a range, it seems. Is there a trade on the Nifty, first of all? And also, if you could help us out with your picks.
See, very narrow range on both Nifty and Bank Nifty. So possibly tomorrow we could have some more action. As far as individual stocks are concerned, Oro Pharma is a buy with a stop of 734, target of 760. Stray Infra is a buy with a stop of 120, target of 132. And LIC Housing is a buy with a stop of 690, target of 720.
Ashwini, any auto stocks look interesting to you?
See, basically, you know, Maruti, etc. The best is in the price. I mean, they've already moved. Once Maruti moved, the others also moved. Maybe a TVS you can look at with a 630, 640 type of target. iShares has finally crossed above 30,000. But try to buy these stocks on declines. I don't think today is the best day to buy.
Okay, all right, Ashwini, thanks so much for that. Well, let's go across to Rajat. Rajat, your picks for today?
Yeah, good afternoon, Nigel. I have three picks and all three are a buy. To start with, TVS Motor. I would put a stop loss at 587 and target would be 607 and 615, and once it crosses 615 it can move up to 631 to about 636. And Adani Port is the second stock that I recommend. 397.50 is my stop loss, 407 and 410 are the two targets, and finally it is Hindalco, targets being 230 and 233, and I put a stop loss below 220.90. Hindalco looks pretty good.